Hey, you know what today is? It is National Upcycling Day. And there's a local artist who's really taking advantage of the day, and she does all the time. We are so glad to have them both here. Matt Olin, our buddy from Charlotte, is creative. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good, and you brought Kat Cornelius with you today.
Yeah, we did. I mean, Kat's one of our favorite new collaborators, right? I mean, she is out there doing really innovative things with her craft.
Yes.
And one of the things she does is this upcycled art. You know, we were able to collaborate with her during Charlotte Shout on what we called the Queen's Greens, which was a mini golf course where all the Charlotte-inspired icons were made of upcycled materials, and we are standing by one of the standout pieces right now.
And this, if you have been in Charlotte for any length of time, will be very reminiscent to you of another statue that is in our city. Kat, you are a friend to QC Life. You've been here before. Good to see you again.
I always love coming back. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. Okay, tell us about this statue. This is your version of one that is a very prominent statue in Charlotte.
So Hugh McManaway on Providence and Queens, there's a statue of him there, and this is a replication of that for the Queen's Greens, made out of recycled materials, which the top part is the shirt made out of spoons. I couldn't even tell you how many spoons there are, but man, there are plenty, and I got all the thrift stores, cleared out. And the belt here is made out of pop tabs.
Oh my gosh!
On the bottom of a beer bottle there, and yeah, that was fun, and the tie, of course.
Wow.
And his face is made out of beer cans that Southern Strain and Concord couldn't use because they were bent, so I got all these clean cans in it, so I used that as the face. And the hat is made out of the spoon bottoms. So we had all, you got to use every single thing that you get, so the bottoms are up there, and here for his pants are coffee bags.
Really?
That I've saved for 3 years, Dunkin' Donuts, hazelnut.
Oh my gosh.
And then finally, the feet are made out of corks. That was a suggestion by my stepdaughter, so shout out to her. And the hands are also made out of the beer cans as well. And the towel here is just, my mother-in-law sent me a bunch of spoons and it was wrapped in the towel. I figured that would be recycling as well.
I think it's really beautiful, and I know you love the idea of up and recycling materials for your work. What do you have in your hand?
So this is something I've been working on pretty much my whole life. This is a lot of wine bottles broken, and in the center there is Bluegrass, but this is just a piece of the type of recycled glass that I work with, bottles from the recycle bin. I have gone dumpster diving for these bottles, a lot of pretty colors, so you gotta look for the good ones. But also I have another one down here I'm gonna pick up.
Yeah.
This here is what I call a day maker, and this blue glass is from the mills up in Concord.
Oh my God.
There's mills all over Salisbury, Kannapolis, and Concord that have this glass, and it's an older warehouse. We think it's like early 1900s. No history on the glass except for, it's just in all of these buildings, and I mean, it's this natural blue color, and so I've been making sculptures out of it.
Wow.
And I call this the day maker because when you look at it, it just makes your day.
It does make your day. The art community has always been so on the forefront of upcycling and recycling, but what is it for you that you just really enjoy finding these materials and turning them into art?
Well, this is a great question. So, finding my artistry, I didn't really have that much money to acquire a lot of materials, so I wanted to use the things that were in my house, which would be things that you throw away, your trash, and so I really fell in love with the idea of using the creativity to find a way to turn the trash into something else, to another treasure, another purpose. So it came with the color of the glass, and then it just turned into the sculpture making, which I've worked with Upcycle Charlotte, Angela a couple times, and so just giving me an opportunity to make sculptures instead of, I've made dresses out of plastic bags. And,
wow.
But this one is, I think, to date my most intense, because I mean, I had to build a pretty good cage for it to hold all this weight. So it was a learning effort for me, and just very grateful to be involved in Charlotte is Creative and Charlotte Shout, and I'm happy to have Angela from Upcycled Charlotte give me this opportunity.
It's so cool, Matt. I know you guys work with so many artists in town, and you've seen a lot of upcycling, but Kat's work is next level.
The thing about Kat is you can see her passion in her work and her pieces,
Yeah.
but what you're not seeing is the passion she puts into her community out in Concord through her nonprofit Full-Time Funky Town.
Yeah.
I mean, she is working hard every day to inject and advocate for more creativity, more innovation in Concord. That's the sort of leadership we need out in our communities, and that's awesome, Kat. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, I love it. Just a big old love fest today.
It is.
Well, we want to make sure you can follow Kat and her work. All of the information right there on your screen. You can also, of course, give the guys from Charlotte is Creative a follow because they are a great follow as well. Thank you both for coming in. I know, Kat, it was a lot of work to bring Hugh in today, so thank you for going through all that so we all could see him.